It's the 16th of the 6th, 2022, and my brief upload of about 6 minutes today is with regard to the escalation of fraud in this community. And my objective since experiencing an ordeal in the period 2003-2005 has been on behalf of recovery and with the objective of crime prevention. Now, as I've mentioned throughout my documentary Sad Sign of the Times, my work has saved lives, and there have been individuals that have impinged and encroached upon my work, and they have been quite incredulous and quite unqualified as well with their commentaries and their assertions and their bit of cheeky lip that they've shared and defamed my character with. So there are individuals that are above the law apparently, but they're not actually working with the law. They're not within remit. They're repeat offenders, and they're in my proximity. They're living off my qualifications and my credentials. The United Nations is aware of this circumstance since I contacted them in 2019. It's 2022. The state has been exploiting from my purpose, my work. They have disrespected my royal bloodlines. They've disrespected my faith and my position, my role, my functions and my titles. And they've disrespected the upbringing of my child. So now the point today is that there have been individuals of mental illness convoluting a circumstance, contriving a charade that's quite dangerous with the objective of gaining and acquiring from my land. Now, my farms are in Tubertill and Kilflin. I'm a married mom. I have a spotlessly clean track record, and there are people of slander and defamation in this community since 2006, and they've been exacerbating all those offences since I gave birth. And they have been making a mountain out of a molehill with the problems that they've caused in this community and throughout the world. The COVID and recovery that originated with my work, that a little team of social influencers are taking credit for, are putting people's lives at risk in risky circumstances. There have been casualties with regard to what I've tolerated. I've been through spiritual violence in my marriage, since my marriage, and treason as well. So all of these offences have not been addressed. There have been no practitioners, policymakers, or politicians that have worked within the context or paradigm of the legal system, the jurisdiction. They have not worked within the premise of the law, and they have impinged upon me and my child and caused the most severe detrimental damages to our lives, and have trespassed onto property that no individuals are entitled to trespass upon without discussing with me. My home is in Tubertill, and there are people accessing my home and my farms without consent or consultation. That is a breach, and that is a punishable offence. It's trespass, it's breaking the law. So the guards and the government are aware of the benefits that have been reaped from my work. The story, plot and line of individuals trying to change the scene are really disrespecting people's lives and disrespecting children's lives as well. The women in this collective group of hate crime since 2006 have been up for huge defamation offences, and they've caused very serious offence to other people's lives and other people's pockets as well, I might add. Let's be very clear about it. My work in crime prevention in 2018 in particular uncovered huge amount of fraud that was occurring in this country, and the government has refused to respect the arduous endeavour I took on and accomplished and achieved for this country, and they have incessantly disrespected that. So that's not very safe professional behaviour, and it's not very safe for my personal life to be intruded upon by non-entities, people with no purpose or function or relevance, but that have caused a very serious insult and injury to my identity, my credentials, my achievements. So there's a very serious issue going on when people are stepping over lines, not even just the transient and the intransient, not just the permanent and impermanent lines. There are people walking into people's homes that are of repeat offences to other people's pockets and other people's private lives and other people's personalities. And these people are still being assisted in their charade. It's a farce. It's so silly. The story that they have compiled to serve their egotistical neurosis, it's very dangerous. They do not have a part to play in my work of COVID and recovery that has benefited people's lives and society. So I'd appreciate the United Nations having the courage and bravery. It would be really great if there could be courage and bravery present in this circumstance. It's quite serious, the casualties that have occurred. And those individuals that have intruded upon me without my consent to be in my proximity, that are in violation, are also in breach. So it's very serious what I'm tolerating. And the United Nations have a duty to a humanitarian royal.